Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheyenne Brooke and this is my first beauty video, and so I'm really excited to get this started. I actually just filmed this look for an Instagram tutorial, which I've been doing for a few months now, so kind of curious on how I got this look. Then head on over to my Instagram. I will drop the name right here. You can go follow me. I would absolutely love you. I love connecting with followers and other people who love makeup, so go check me out. First and foremost, before anything else, I just want to say that I am not a licensed makeup artist. This is all my personal opinion. I don't have education in makeup. However, I have been doing it for over 5 years and I love it. So this is how I use eyeshadow brushes and how I've seen other people use eyeshadow brushes. So if you have a difference in opinion, that's okay, because everyone has their own opinion. First, I want to talk about the type of eyeshadow brushes I have. They're not all the same brand, because for a long time I worked off of 3 main brushes. And that might be sad to say, and some people are gonna be like, how the hell did you do that? I got them from Marshalls. I'm a big fan of Marshalls, and stuff you can find there, really good prices, and most of the time good quality. Not all the time, but most of the time. I was able to create many looks with these. So you don't always have to have high-end brushes, and I don't right now. Because I'm a big fan of drugstore and quality for price. The other brushes I have are from BH Cosmetics. It came in this bag. I don't remember what line it is, but I'll drop it down in the description box for you. And then I also got 2 other types. It was like there's 7 essential eyeshadow brushes, which looks like these, the black with the gold tops. And then I have other brushes from them, which is like their blending 3 eyeshadow blending duo set, which is black with the black tops. So the first brushes I'm going to talk about are blending brushes. I'm not a big fan of these big brushes because look, these are the size of my whole eyelid. I don't recommend getting a brush this big, but if it comes in a set, it's fine. My favorite eyeshadow blending brushes would be these 2. Now the reason these 2 are my favorites, as you can see, they're a little different. This one is big and fluffy, however it's slim right here. And the reason this is an awesome blending brush is because it fits perfect in the crease, because it's thinner right here. So it fits great in the crease to go right here. I love that about this brush. I use it a lot. Also, I just love this brush because of how small. You can see this one's rounder. And like I said, this was sent to me in a PR package, but I ended up loving it. I use it all the time. As you can see, like compared to my fingertip, you know, you can really be precise when you're right here, how far you want it to come. You can be very light-handed. It's great. I love these. This is like a blending brush. It has a, what's the word? That's a problem I always have. I think of a word, but I can't get it out of my mouth. You know, it's like on the tip of your tongue, and you're like, what's that word? I do that way too often. I need to work on my vocabulary. I can't think of the word. It's gonna really make me mad. Okay. So anyways, this is a blending brush. I love to use it whenever, you know, I tilt it like this and I can come up right here. So I don't use it very often, honestly. I think it's more of a preference, but it is a good blending brush. I don't ever put any product on this brush. And the reason why is because it's a great blending brush whenever you've already put the product on and you just need to buff it out. So a lot of times, if you see me in my Instagram tutorials, I'll pack on a color with one brush, and then you'll see me going in with a different brush. The reason why is because I don't put any of the product on the brush, and I just use it to buffer out and blend out, if that makes any sense at all. So now we're going to talk about more of our precise, but they still blend brushes. This one, I use it a lot. As you can see, it's very thin on its width, but it is still fluffy. It's not hard. I love this brush. I actually used it today. I used it to put on the black because I needed to be very careful where I was putting the black. And then I cleaned it off, which I use this, by the way. It's called Blank Slate. I got it from Marshalls, of course. And you swirl the brushes on here. I won't say it works like completely. Sometimes you'll pull it off and it'll still have color coming out on the skin. But most of the time, if it's a more fluffier brush and it isn't as stiff like these ones are, if you have more of like a blending brush that you gotta get color off of, you can use that and it works wonders. It was like $5. But anyways, I cleaned the brush off and then I was able to go ahead and blend out, but being very precise. This is like a precise brush that you can blend or pack on color. These brushes I use to pack on color. As you can see, they're both very small. They're both very stiff. As you can see, there's a lot of bristles in there. Lots and lots of bristles. I use these to pack on color because there are so many bristles. Whenever you tap that into the color, they're gonna get a lot of product on them, and then you can use that to pack on color. So I used this one today to pack on the black on my eyelid because you want the black to be very dark. So I went ahead and tapped that really hard into the black, and then you get that on there. Girl, you see how black this eyeshadow is today? So that's what I love using these smaller brushes for. They're great for packing on eyeshadow. This brush, as you can see, it's very tapered. Comes tapered down to the end. It's fluffy. It's not stiff. This one is great for highlighting your eyebrow bone and the inside of your eye. This one I use a lot to pack on color. Not as stiff as like this brush. This one's a lot stiffer than this one. But I use this one to pack on the pink color, because you can use it to pack on, but it'll still blend out. Like, you can still use this brush to blend. So I really love this brush. As you can see, it's a little shorter, stubbier. So then these are my eyeliner brushes that I own. I use liquid eyeliner that comes with the brush itself as part of the package. So I rarely use these. I just use these when I need color. So this, when I need to be precise, is when I use brushes like these. So as you can see, a very small, precise brush. So whenever I'm doing a cut crease, if this was pink and this was the black, but this was a straight cut crease, I would go in with my darkest pink and I would blend back in some dark pink right there to make that cut crease as dramatic and sharp as possible. So that's what I love using this brush for. Now we're going to talk about our brushes that look like these. This one is like one of my favorites, and I actually bought this by itself from NYX. It's great. I love the angle of it, the roundness. This is the Morphe M432. I love this one whenever I'm cleaning up my eyeliner, if I'm just having a bad eyeliner day. And most of the time, this is what I use to pack on colors that are shimmery. When it comes to eyeshadows, you've got 3 different types. You've got satin, you've got shimmer, and then you've got matte. So this is a shimmer shade. I'm just using this as an example. This is a shimmer shade. This is a matte shade. When you are using shimmer shades, you're not going to pick up much product with brushes like these, shadow brushes. Like, you're not going to pick up much product, and it's not going to come out the way the product's supposed to be. When you want to use shimmer colors, like this one, or this one, or this one, anything with shimmer in it, you want to use any one of these brushes. My favorite being one rounded, and you're gonna do this. That's how you pick up color. See how much color I picked up? You see that? Now watch if I tried to do that, let's just say, with this brush, okay? You see how much product it picked up? Like nothing. So, do you see the difference? You're gonna pick up a lot more product with these, but that's what all these flat brushes are for. When you wanna be precise, when you wanna use any kind of shimmer shades, use these brushes. Do not use a fluffy brush, for the life of God. And then we come to my favorite brushes, because I do a lot of crazy eyeshadow looks. These brushes are angled. That's what this was, an angled blending brush. What was so hard about that? Okay, but anyways, this is actually an eyebrow brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use this for my eyebrows, but I wanted you to see the type of brush that is, because it is still something that we use around our eye. These two brushes, this one is from e.l.f. It is technically an eyebrow brush, but it's not near stiff for me, so I started using it for other things. And this one came with BH Cosmetics brushes that I told you I had the line of. This one is what I use to cut creases. Not many people use a angled brush. Most people use this brush that I was talking about. They like the round tip. For me, I like to, use it as an angle like this, and I come up. It works great for me to do that. That's what I do to carve out my brows and clean them up. I just switch between the two sometimes. It just depends on what I like, I guess, because they're the same thing pretty much. I do find that this one is a little more precise than this one. So yeah, that is what all of these eyeshadow brushes are for. I know it can get overwhelming. I know when I first got them, I was like, how could I ever use these many brushes? But if you do a lot of crazy eyeshadow looks, you end up using most of them. Like I said, I used to live off of like 4 brushes for years. I had those brushes, I've had them since my junior year in high school, and I'm a junior in college. And I just barely got these brushes about 2 months ago. You don't need all of these, but I wanted to make sure y'all understood what they all were for. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, show your friends, tag, everything. And don't forget to go follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you later.